everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I'm a 45-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go over my July budget with you. So as usual, I went ahead and laid everything out just to save some time. So I might regret this. You guys know I make mistakes all the time, and for whatever reason, I've decided to do this in like permanent Sharpie marker. This might be a complete disaster, but I have whiteout on hand just in case. But before I get into this, I just want to mention that when I did my monthly view, which, I mean, you guys know, every time I make a video, there is something that is not right. But I did go back. I made a mistake and I had put my debt stickers on the 17th, and they should have been on my payday. So thank you to the person that pointed that out. I went back, opened up the book, and was like, oh, dang it, made another mistake. The stickers really took me a long time. I think next time I'll just put all the stickers down and then just write them in, because that was a lot of coordination to try to remember what I was putting down, what the amount was, what box it needed to go into. Hats off to you ladies that do stickers all the time, because that was a struggle. All right, enough about that. Let's jump into the budget. All right, so the first thing I have for my July budget is my income. I am paid bi-weekly, and there are 2 paychecks in the month of July. My bi-weekly income is $1,700, and so 2 paychecks would be $3,400. And then next is YouTube income. Now, I usually don't include YouTube income in my budgets, but I'm going to this month. So the analytics, it's kind of hard to tell how much YouTube is going to pay. Usually, YouTube paydays are on the 21st of every month, and it's somewhat close. And so I'm going to estimate $200 for YouTube income. So when you guys watch my videos and you watch the ads that run, I'm paid by Google for those ads that you guys are watching. So usually my YouTube income can be anywhere between like $200 and $250 a month. It's not much, it's just a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and include it, and let me tell you why. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you will know that I owe the IRS, and the IRS payment, I think, was like $1,964, something like that. It was a chunk. I did pay that yesterday, which completely depleted my emergency fund. And so right now I am in savings mode, and so I'm not going to be contributing anything extra to debt until I can build my emergency fund back up. And that includes the YouTube income, because I do take that income and it goes straight into savings. So that was the reason that I decided to go ahead and include it. So my total income, I didn't put a total column here, but it's $3,600 for the month. Moving on to my fixed expenses. The first expense is rent. Now, again, I live in Northern Virginia. I rent a basement apartment in somebody's home. It's basically a studio apartment. I have a bathroom. I have a little, I can't even call it a kitchenette. There's no stove, but I have a counter and a sink, and I have my own entrance. And the rent for this is $900 a month. And that includes all utilities. Next is my first debt, which is a personal loan. So the biweekly payment for the personal loan is $252. So there are 2 paychecks in the month of July. So the total that I'll pay is $504. Next debt is a credit card. The minimum biweekly payment on that card is $165. So 2 paychecks, the total is going to be $330. Next is my car insurance, and my car insurance is $128 for the month. I hope that once I'm out of debt, I can start saving, doing a sinking fund for car insurance so that I can pay it every 6 months again. It's just not in the budget right now, so it's $128. But if I was able to pay it all at once, I want to say I would save $100 from off of the 6-month premium, which is pretty good. So car insurance is $128. Next is AT&T. This is my cell phone bill, and that is $60. Netflix is $16. Hulu is $12. Last fixed expense is the gym, and that is $32. I'm not sure when the gym is going to start drafting money back out of my account again. When everything was shut down here in Virginia, they had charged my account, I think 2 months. I think it was April and May. And of course, we had no use of the gym. So I'm not sure if I'll get charged this month or not, but I want to go ahead and include it. If I'm not charged, then this money is just going to go straight into savings. My total fixed expenses is $1,982. Moving into my cash expenses, the first expense is food. Now my weekly grocery budget is $60, so there are 4 weeks in the 2 paychecks. So that is going to give me $240 for food. Next is household, so cleaning supplies, also toiletries, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, that kind of good stuff. My weekly budget is $10, so $40. Gas for my car, my budget is going to be $15 a week, so that will be $60 for the month. I'm still working from home, and as far as I know, there are no plans for us to start working back in the office again, and so $15 a week is more than enough for gas. Next is fur babies. Fur babies budget is $25 a week, so that will give me $100 in this envelope. I have a puppy and a kitty. They're spoiled rotten, and usually this money would go towards their wet food, dry food, kitty litter, that kind of good stuff. But I am going on vacation 1 week in July, and the $100 out of that envelope is going to go to my roommate who is going to love on my fur babies while I'm gone. It's nice and convenient. I don't have to board them. I don't really like kennels, and so it's nice that my fur babies can stay at home, and my roommate just adores them and will take really good care of them. So I'll give her $100 for the week. Next is spending, and again, going on vacation, which is unusual. I don't do this very often. My spending is going to be $100. I don't know that I'll spend an entire, all of that money, but I want to have it just in case. All right, so my total cash expenses is $540. Moving on to my sinking funds. The first sinking fund is medical, dental, vision. So this is primarily for just copays. And I normally put $5 per week, so that will be $20 for the month. Next is beauty, also $5 per week, so $20 for the month. And beauty is for haircuts, eyebrow waxing, mani-pedis, that kind of good stuff. Clothes, also $5 per week, so $20 for the month. Fur babies. Now, this sinking fund is different than what I would normally use cash expenses for. This is for any vet visits if they were to get sick, need their shots, that kind of good stuff. That's what I would use this envelope for. This again, like the others, $5 per week. So this one is $20 for the month. Gifts, also $20. And gifts is primarily just for birthdays for my nieces, nephews, and my children. Next is taxes. This is personal property tax on my car. Also included in that envelope, I use that money for emissions, inspection, all that good stuff we have here in the state of Virginia. I'm also going to put $20 for the month. Car maintenance. I have a 2014 Kia Soul, and I bought it earlier this year. So far, knock on wood, haven't needed to have any maintenance done on it other than an oil change. But we'll go ahead and I'll do $40 for the month, so $10 per week. Last is Christmas, and Christmas is $20 per week, so $80 for the month. All right, so all of my sinking funds total $240. All right, so when I take my income, both from my salary job and YouTube, subtract my fixed expenses, subtract my cash expenses, and my sinking funds, what I have remaining is $838. So my goal is to get to $1,000 before I start attacking my debt again. After I get to 1,000, then anything above and beyond the YouTube income will go towards debt repayment. My YouTube income will just continue to accumulate in my savings account. That's what I've been doing so far, and that's been working for me because I'm trying, well, I shouldn't say trying. I'm sort of following the Dave Ramsey baby steps, and he says to have $1,000 as a baby emergency fund, but that's just not enough for me. Once I get to the 1,000, then I'll just let that $200 per month accumulate, and then hopefully I won't have any other emergencies come up, and my emergency fund will just grow. All right, so that is everything. That is my July budget. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.